Hey friends, welcome back to the channel and welcome to what probably will be the last Nordstrom sale video of the season. And what I wanted to do is give you 20 items that, as of filming this, which is going to be very close to when you guys are seeing it, I'm actually filming it the same day, are still in stock. So most of these things I either have purchased myself or saw in store, and actually I've got one that I didn't put on my original list but then ended up buying and think it's fantastic. And then in the very end, I'm going to tell you about a few items that I got that did not live up to the hype. So these are in no particular order. It was just me going through the website, which took quite a while. Then also kind of comparing my list that I had gone over with you guys of some of my recommendations and seeing what was still available. So the first item I believe is from Caslon. I forgot to write the brand name down, but it's the textured sweater jacket. Now this is one that I did recommend in my preview video. It comes in 4 colors. It is $72.99 on the sale. It'll be $109 after the sale. And this is just a classic lady cardigan sweater, classic style, right? It will never go out of style. Very easy to wear, super easy to style with jeans, with trousers, with a skirt. I mean, you name it, you pretty much can put this with anything. This next item is one that I apparently completely missed in the preview, and I found this while going through the website. I don't know if it was added later and I just never saw it, but it is the Steve Madden Polo Sweater Dress. Now this has 2 things that I love. It has a polo collar, which just takes a plain whatever it is, whether it's a sweater or whether it's a t-shirt or in this case a dress, and just kind of takes it up a notch, right? It gives that polo collar. And it's a sweater dress, which I happen to love. So it is $59.99 during the sale, which is a phenomenal price. It'll be $99 after the sale, and it comes in 2 colors, and both of them, I believe, are fully stocked. I may see if they have that in store so I can try it on, but I think it looks fantastic. Next up is one that I recommended, and then I also tried on in the fitting room, and spoiler alert, I did go back and order these. So originally I did not buy them. I bought the Legence ones, because if you guys remember from the fitting room try on, I was kind of torn between the 2. They're kind of a similar wash, same style. They're both a cropped kick flare. But I don't know, for some reason, I just felt like I would get more use out of the Legence pair. They're a little plainer. I mean, right, there's not a whole lot of bells and whistles. The Cinq Sept ones that you're seeing me try on here definitely have a little more style to them. And as I started thinking about it, I was like, you know what? I really think that I would like those better, because I do have other kind of kick flare jeans in my collection. And even though they're not as dark of a wash and maybe not as formal, please, air quotes, I do think that the Cinq Sept ones just take it up a notch. So these are $196.99 in the sale, $295 after. So you're basically saving $100 on it. And most sizes are available. Previous to this, a few days ago, these were sold out. So people, I think, are returning things, as well as they may be getting some stock trickling in. But as of the moment, most sizes are available. This next item is one that I recommended in my preview, and it is one that I purchased last year, and that is the Free People Cable Knit Cardigan. Now this is a really chunky but super soft cardigan sweater, and I wear it kind of 3 seasons. For me, it's definitely a 3-season sweater. I'm not sure I would wear it during the summer, even though I do believe it's a cotton blend. It's still really, when I say chunky, it's chunky. But it's a great sweater. This year it came in 3 colors. It's $99.99 during the sale, $148 after the sale. Sticking with Free People, this is the ribbed cardigan. You guys know that I did get the kind of Merlot or burgundy, whatever they're calling it, color. Again, you'll be seeing some try-on pics of this. I absolutely love it. I think that there's so many different ways you can style this. You can style it as I am in the video, which is, you know, kind of unbuttoned at the top and unbuttoned at the bottom, maybe showing just a little bit of stomach, and by little I mean like, you know, half an inch kind of thing. Or you can wear it all the way buttoned up as more of a shirt. You could leave it buttoned at the top and leave some of the bottom, but I mean, like I said, there are multiple combinations and permutations that you can do with this. It comes in 4 colors. It's $49.99 during the sale and $78 after the sale. It's just a great lightweight sweater. It would be a great piece to layer with as well, because it is more of a lightweight sweater and it's very close to the body. It's a fitted cardigan. You could easily layer this under a blazer and it would look fantastic. This next one is limited quantities, but all sizes as of filming are in stock, and that is the Veronica Beard Houndstooth wool Dickey jacket that I bought at the sale. Now this one was not on my radar originally. I did not talk about this one in my preview video. I talked about another tweed plaid jacket that I did try on that I really ended up not liking, and she pulled this one, and that was such a great pull. First of all, it comes with a Dickey. If you guys are not familiar with the Veronica Beard Dickey jackets, she has a whole line of jackets where there is a zipper on the inside of each like lapel of the jacket, and then you can buy these Dickeys or inserts essentially, which zip into the jacket to give it a completely different look. She has a leather jacket Dickey, she has a denim jacket Dickey, she has a whole bunch of hoodie Dickeys, she has cashmere Dickeys, she has ones that have a collar and actually ones that come with cuffs. So just a whole myriad, and it's so easy then to change up the look of what sometimes can be a more plain blazer. So for example, you guys know I have both the navy and the black scuba blazer, which to me are absolute classics. And to take just that plain, you know, black, let's say scuba knit blazer, and I have, I think probably 5 maybe or so Veronica Beard Dickeys in my wardrobe to interchange with it. Again, the combinations and permutations that you can do when you have different Dickeys, but the Dickeys run generally $150 is kind of the minimum. Most of them run $200 or up. So the fact that you're getting a Dickey and the wool blazer is fantastic. I love that this one has like those scrunched sleeves already, so you don't have to worry about cuffing your sleeves if you're like me, or trying to push them up and keep them up and doing the rubber band trick or whatever. It's already done for you. It's $59.99 in the sale, which I know is expensive, but you guys, I really think if you are looking for a splurge piece, you cannot go wrong with a Veronica Beard Dickey blazer. And after the sale, it's going to be $8.98. It's going to be basically $900 after the sale. So I don't think you can go wrong with this one. Just really happy that my stylist added this to my fitting room. Couldn't be more pleased. Next up is a pair of jeans that probably are, I would almost call them a ride or die for me. And these are the AG Ex-Boyfriend Slouchy Slim jeans. I have bought this, I think, in the last 3 sales, and therefore I have owned them from a 32 all the way down to now I bought a 24. They are the softest denim you will ever have felt. I absolutely recommend sizing down 1, because I would normally say I'm a 25, and so the 24 really fits me well, but they are the most comfortable jeans. I mean, I could honestly, you know, we're going to Paris with the handbag tribe coming up in, you know, in a few weeks here. I would not hesitate to sit on a long haul or, you know, overseas flight in these jeans. That's how comfortable they are. Most sizes are available right now. They are $163.99 in the sale, which I know is pricey, but you guys, if you are looking for more designer denim, the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale is the time to do it, because they will be $245 after the sale. Another pair of jeans that I have bought multiple times in the sale in multiple sizes. Again, I think starting with like a size 12 now all the way down to a 00. That is the Wit and Wisdom Ankle Boyfriend jeans. This is, again, a style they bring back every year during the sale. It's a classic. Most sizes, again, are available in this. Just super comfortable. If you maybe don't want to spend the money on the A version, try the Wit and Wisdom ones, because they're $58.99. They'll be $88 after the sale. This next piece, I'm going to show you, it's sitting next to me, is one that I was influenced by watching somebody else's Nordstrom Anniversary video. Yes, I certainly get influenced as well. And it is the Zella Travel Lite Ruched jacket. And I realized that I really didn't have any kind of lightweight jacket. I used to have a Zella jacket that I used to wear, for example, in the spring and in the fall, and I would, let's say, go take a walk outside, and I just needed kind of a lightweight jacket, a little sporty, I would say. You know, this isn't a jacket that I'm gonna wear, you know, really like out with probably outfits, but it'll be great, for example, if, like I said, I wanna go for a walk in the morning or something and it's cool, or I really thought to throw over my workout clothes when I go to Pilates class. So this is what it looks like, and I know it looks really plain, and I'll try to remember to do a cutaway so you guys can see what this actually looks like on me, although I'm wearing a dress, and so that's kind of weird. But anyway, but what I loved about it, and it's a little bit harder to tell on the black, I'll pop a picture up here from the website of like the kind of cream version, but this sleeve is ruched, and it just gives some great detail. It does have the little adjusters on the inside, so if you want to cinch in the waist, you can. Obviously, it's got the pockets here. It does have a hood, which I think is amazing. So, you know, if you get caught in inclement weather, you can just pop that up. You know, obviously, it's got the pulls there, and, you know, just the details of it. They've got these, like, metal holes on them, right? They're not like that plastic, like, you know, you see like on a shoelace kind of thing. So I just like the details. It's got kind of some ruching here with the seams. Again, that's what the back looks like, but just a really great lightweight jacket. It is $79.99 in the sale, $119 after, and it does come in 3 colors. This next one, again, was not on my preview list, but I saw a ton of other YouTubers recommending this blazer, and I did see it in store, and I think it looks fantastic, so I thought I would bring your attention to it here. It is the OpenEdit fitted blazer, and as you can tell from the picture here, it definitely is a fitted blazer. I think the cut on it is stunning. It is $65.99. It does come with matching pants, matching trousers, as you can see here. I should go back in and see if the pants are available. I will put something up on the screen here, and I'll also leave a link for them if they're available. But the jacket is $65.99 during the sale. It'll be $99.50 after the sale. All sizes are available, and I've seen some fantastic reviews on this blazer. Here is another one that I completely missed on my preview video, and it again is a ride or die, and one that I did buy again this year because once again I have owned it in probably every size that they have made, and that is the Wit and Wisdom Itty Bitty Bootcut jeans. And I know that these are a huge favorite of some of you. Whenever I show these in an Instagram outfit of the day, so many of you, if I, you know, didn't link it or something, will ask me what they are. They are so flattering on. First of all, the name says it all. It is an itty bitty bootcut, okay? You are not gonna get that big flare. You're not even gonna get it's just the slightest little taper out. It is perfection in a bootcut jean. The fit is fantastic. They are in all sizes right now, $58.99 during the sale, $88 after. This is one that they carry all year round, but you know, if you're gonna buy it, save 30 bucks and get it on the sale. All right, we're gonna switch things up a little bit and do a little beauty here. The first is the Best of YSL Lip Combo. Now this is one, again, that I did not talk about in my preview video, and again, was influenced by somebody that I saw talk about it after the sale started, and I picked it up, and this is a lip combo of dreams, okay? It is the YSL, it's their number 44, which is kind of their classic lip color. It is $57 during the sale. It is an $87 value, and I think it is just fantastic. Next up in beauty is that Salt and Stone Shower Wash Duo. You guys, the smell of this is incredible. David loves it just as much as I do. It's a fantastic value. It is $49 during the sale. I totally forgot to go onto Sephora to see what the price is for the one. I'll put what the value is up on the screen here because like I said, I forgot to do that before I sat down to film, but it is absolutely in stock and I would highly recommend it. And finally, I think for now, in the beauty category is the Simple Human Mirror. I've owned this mirror since at least 2018, so I've had it for a minimum of 7 years. It is still going strong. I have absolutely no issues with it. It is rechargeable, so just, after, I would say probably about 3 to 4 weeks of use, obviously depending on how long you use it for at a time. Obviously that's going to drain the Lite battery, whatever, the charge more quickly. But, I pretty much use it every day and I get 3 to 4 weeks or so out of each charge. Otherwise it's just a USB, you just plug it in. I just plug it in at night and the next morning it is ready to go. And it is a great time to get it. You guys, these mirrors are not cheap. They are very high quality. The glass on them is incredible. The actual mirror quality is great. It's $159.99 during the sale, $230 after. First pair of shoes I want to talk about is the Rag & Bone Retro Runner Slim Sneaker. Now, if you've watched my Nordstrom videos over the past couple of years that I've been, doing YouTube and then of course doing the sale on YouTube, I have bought a pair of Rag & Bone sneakers every sale. So for the past 2 sales, because this is my 3rd year covering the sale on YouTube. And the first year, they were the retro court sneakers. Again, so comfortable. I have never felt something that squishy on my foot ever before. They had the same style last year, along with one that sort of resembles a little bit of the Loewe Flow Runner. I think this one kind of resembles the Flow Runner as well, but it's a little more slim. That other one, this is definitely more streamlined and I think just fantastic for casual wear. You could even wear these with a dress. I think, a more casual dress, like a long skirt would be great with these. I got them in this kind of burgundy brown color, I would sort of call it. And then it does come in a gray, which is beautiful. It's like a light kind of medium gray. Fully stocked in both colors, $185.99 during the sale, $278 after. I know that is a little bit pricey for a pair of sneakers, but I really think they are worth it. To me, they are absolutely the quality of a luxury sneaker for, a 10th of the price. Next up are what we affectionately have now named the Love It or Hate It jeans, and you guys know, I love it. I have already worn these jeans, I think twice maybe already since I got them. They are just fantastic. They are so much fun, you guys. They are the Avec Lefi baggy cargo jeans. So they have the double cargo pockets on each side. It was fantastic. We went out, I don't even remember where we were going. And I was like, I don't even need to take a purse. I just like put like a small card holder in one of the cargo pockets and I think my sunglasses or something in the other. It was fantastic. Again, you guys, I know some of you may hate them, but I have to say, pretty much everybody in that video when I showed them were like, love them. They look fantastic on you. So maybe they weren't such a love it or hate it. Maybe it was more love it. But anyway, I think they're great. They are available. They are fully stocked right now. $99.99 in the sale, $149 after the sale. Another jean that I talked about in my preview that I did pick up myself, and those are the Days Leopard print kick flare jeans. Now Days is a new brand to the sale. I had never heard of it before, but I really liked them. I didn't see a whole lot of it in store. In fact, I shouldn't even say I didn't see a lot of it. I didn't see any of it in store. So I think they were only carrying these online. Please correct me if I'm wrong. If you saw some of these pieces in your local store, let me know. They are fully stocked, again, $71.99 during the sale, which is a great price, $108 after. So if you're looking for just, something a little fun, something that's a little bit different, I personally think leopard print is a classic. I don't really think it's trendy at all. I will always and forever love leopard print and will always have it in my closet. But I just think that this is just, a little bit of a different style than you might get. And I just think, again, sort of elevates the leopard print. And a bootie that I think looks fantastic with those kick flare jeans are the Veronica harness booties. Now what's really interesting, I was preparing for this video, I was like, wait a minute, these come in 2 colors? I don't think that they were in 2 colors when I did my preview video. I think they only had the brown, which I love. The brown is fantastic and that's what I bought. But they do also come in black now. And so they are fully stocked in both colors. They are pricey, but if you guys are familiar with Fry boots, they will last you a lifetime, and I kid you not. I know people who have had Fry boots for 30, 40 years. I mean, they will last, yeah, you might need to reheal them or something. Actually, David owned a pair of Fry boots that we did have rehealed at one point. It was a little bit of the taller harness boot, but they're fantastic. I mean, you cannot go wrong with them. $199.99 during the sale, $298 after the sale. So again, you're saving $100. All right, coming down to the end here, and if if $199 is not in your budget and you don't want to spend that much, there is a great kind of look for less in the sale. I also bought these, and I bought these in the black because, like I said, I don't think that the Fry was in the black at the time. But anyway, these are the Sam Edelman harness booties. They come in 4 colors. Click on each color to see. I think most of them were fully stocked, but some of them may have a couple sizes missing here or there. But these are only $119.99, so much less expensive than the Fries. They'll be $190 after the sale, but very similar look, and I'm very happy that I grabbed mine in the black. And last but not least is that Pistola ribbed cardigan that I showed you guys during my try-on and did come home with me. It's the one that has the 2 extra buttons on the side, so you can kind of adjust how it buttons and the look that you get, which I just think that makes it super versatile because you can really give it a bunch of different looks. It is fully stocked and it is $118.99 in the sale, $178 after the sale. Okay, so those are the 20 items that are in stock right now as of filming. So hopefully, fingers crossed, not much will have changed in the couple of hours in between me filming, editing, and getting it up. But let me talk about a few items that were a disappointment. The first would be the Spanx Air Essentials dress. I'll pop a picture up here. I did not take a picture of myself in this dress because it wasn't worthy of a picture. This is the most unflattering dress ever. Now, I mean, if you just want a dress to throw on and, I don't know, lounge around the house, but to be honest with you, if I'm lounging around the house, I'm not gonna do it in a dress, right? If it's hot, and so, maybe I don't wanna wear a pair of joggers or wide leg lounge pants, I'll wear a pair of shorts then and, a sweatshirt or something. I wouldn't wear a dress. And for the price, it just was not worth it to me. It was not flattering. It literally came in the mail and I kid you not, it went back the same day. Also really disappointing, and you saw one of them in the try-on video that I did of the online order that we placed in store. When that came, the unboxing that I did with Hannah, and then I did some cutaways for you. And these were both, I think they were both Avec Lefi jackets. So both of them, I would say the issue is the fit. And I kind of tried to sort of mime that to you guys during the try-on when I was, showing the cutaways while I was showing the blazer during the, unboxing. But it just was really, really tight. I mean, it did not fit well at all. And then the other one, which was this one, which was, I thought, really kind of cool. It's basically kind of a plaid blazer with this almost like foiled floral print on top of it. Again, I just love this whole kind of either mixed media or mixed pattern idea, right? The one that I did try on that I really loved was that mixed media one, the one that had the knit sleeve. So it was basically like a sweater sleeve, but then a wool plaid or checked, whatever it was, double-breasted blazer. This next one, the one that was, like I said, sort of a floral, it almost looked like floral brocade, but it wasn't a brocade fabric. Anyway, I don't know whose rib cage that would fit, but I could barely get this buttoned. I mean, it was just the tightest fitting, and I wish it fit, because it almost kind of gave that, if you're familiar with the Balenciaga hourglass jackets that are, you know, they're wide here, and then they're a very exaggerated, you know, into the waist, and kind of then sort of sit out, kind of almost bow out. They kind of do that at the hips. That was kind of what I think that jacket was supposed to be giving. But like I said, you know, I felt like Scarlett O'Hara Gone with the Wind, when she's like holding on to the post of the bed and, you know, tighter, I mean, my God. Anyway, that went back as well. And the final thing that was a really big disappointment, and I have, you know, hang on for a second. Okay, I'm back. So if you remember my in the dressing room try on, I tried on that Frank and Eileen oversized hoodie. And I was shocked at how much I liked it, because it's kind of pricey for, you know, a hoodie, right? But I just loved the sort of deconstructedness of it, and the I just really liked the fit and whatever. But the pants, the joggers that went with them, sold out. Like, I mean, I'm talking about before my stylist could even place an online order. Like, they were gone. Now, thankfully, because I had put them on my wish list, I was notified when they came back in stock, and I was so excited, because I'm like, oh, okay, yay, I'm going to get them. And they came yesterday. Can you tell by my sarcasm? Okay, so first of all, I took them out of, you know, I cannot get this in a full shot, and you guys are not going to get the perspective of what you need here. But basically, these look like they would fit a 10-year-old. I took them out, and I was like, did I miss something? Was there a kid's version of this outfit, and maybe I ordered the wrong thing? And I was like, I don't remember them really looking that cropped on the model, but I wasn't sure. It's been a long time since I looked at the picture. And then I put them on, and to be honest with you, they were really, like, I'm not kidding, like sausage casing tight from my knee down, and they were so short. They came like just to the bottom of my calf, like the most unflattering place. It just, oh my gosh. And then the butt was a little saggy. So then I went back onto the website and I looked at some reviews, and they were all glowing positive. Now, just as an FYI, they were not reviews from this anniversary sale version, okay? Sometimes I do think, and I've heard this in the past, especially as it relates to like the Barefoot Dreams, you would hear this back in the day, that the version they would get, even though it said it was the same fabric, right? The Cozy Light or whatever it was, that the version in the anniversary sale was not quite as nice as like the regular priced ones. I don't know if that's the case here, because the other ones talked about that they fit great, that they even ran a little big. I was like, are you joking me? Like, I would absolutely have to go up to a size small in these. But then the butt is gonna be like so saggy. Anyway, the proportions are just way off. But like I said, when I was looking at reviews, they were all from prior to the sale starting. So yeah, those are definitely going to be going back. I'm kind of on the fence now about whether or not to keep the hoodie. I do really, really love it, and it's gray, so honestly, it can go with a bazillion other things. It is just expensive, and I would have loved to have had the whole like matching set. Like, that would have been just a super cool travel outfit. So I don't know. That one's a little up in the air, but these pants were not it. So that's it, guys. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It does help the algorithm. And let me know, the public sale now has been open for, it'll be a week tomorrow. So, most of you will have had the ability to shop already, and hopefully some of you, if you ordered online, will have received some of those items. So please let me know what you got and what your thoughts are, especially if they're ones that I, either showed in my try-on hauls or something, or one that I recommended in the preview video. I would love to hear that. So let me know in the comments below. If you like these kind of videos and you like luxury videos, I would love to see you back here. So click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when I upload videos. If you want to keep on watching, there'll be another one on the screen here. You can just click on that. And wherever you are, I hope you are having an amazing day or evening. and I will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.